Namaste students, दूसरे वीडियो I JVN Dr. Naren Singh Shekhawat, Assistant Professor Department of Salya Tantra, Faculty of Ayurvedic Science, Jyoti Vidyapith, Women's University, Jaipur. In previous classes, we discussed about esophagus, chest disorder, then esophageal disorders, then stomach disorders. Now, in sequence, today's class we will discuss about anatomy of small intestine. What mean by small intestine? Small intestine means duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. These three parts of small intestine. Let's discuss. The small intestine, a small bowel, is the part of GI tract following the stomach and followed by large intestine, and is where much of digestion and absorption of food takes place. The small intestine composed of a duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Clear, students? It receives bile juice and pancreatic juice through the pancreatic duct, controlled by sphincter of Oddi. Structure of small intestine. The average length of small intestine is an adult human male is 6.9 meter, approx 7 meter, but is equal to 22 feet and 8 inch, and 7.1 in 7.1 meter in an adult female. Means a female have more length than male. It can vary greatly from as short as 4.6 meter to as long as 9.9 meter. Recent studies indicate that small intestine may be shorter around 3.5 and that the length is less affected by age after childhood than expected. It is approximately 2.5 to 3 centimeter in diameter. The surface area of the human small intestine mucosa averages 30 square meter. The small intestine is divided into three structures part. The small intestine is divided into three structural parts. First one is the duodenum. It is a short structure about 20 to 25 centimeter long, continuous with continuous with the stomach and shaped like a C. It surrounds the head of the pancreas. It receives gastric chyme from the stomach. It receives gastric chyme from the stomach together with the digestive juice from the pancreas and the gallbladder bile. The digestive enzyme break down proteins and bile and emulsify fat into micelles. The duodenum contains Brunner glands which produce a mucus rich alkaline secreting containing bicarbonate. These secretions in combination with bicarbonate from the pancreas neutralize the stomach acid contained in gastric chyme. The jejunum is the midsection of the small intestine connecting the duodenum to the ileum. It is about 2.5 centimeter 5 meter long and contains the plica circularis and villi that increase its surface area for absorption. Products of digestion are absorbed into the bloodstream here. The suspensory muscles of duodenum marks the division between the duodenum and the jejunum. Third one is the ileum. The final section of the small intestine is about 3 meter long and contains villi similar to the jejunum. It absorbs mainly vitamin B12 and bile acids, as well as any other remaining nutrients. The jejunum joins to the cecum of the large intestine at the ileocecal junction. It means cecum is the part of large intestine and formed with ileum to make ileocecal junction. Function of the small intestine. Food from the stomach is allowed into the duodenum through the followed by a muscles called the pyloric sphincter. Second one, digestion. And third, the then the small intestine is where most chemical digestion takes place. Many of the digestive enzymes that act in the small intestine are secreted by the pancreas and enter the small intestine via the pancreatic duct. Pancreatic enzyme and bile from the gallbladder enter into the small intestine in response to the hormone cholecystokinin, which is produced in the small intestine in response to the presence of nutrients. Secretins, another hormone produced in the small intestine, cause additional effects on the pancreas, where it is promote the release of bicarbonate into the duodenum in order to neutralize the potentially harmful acid coming from the stomach. A diagram showing duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. This diagram is showing the the parts of small intestine. This is the stomach. Then the first part of small intestine is duodenum. This one is C-shaped duodenum. Then it communicates with the second part of the small intestine is called duodenum. Sorry, jejunum. This one is jejunum. Yes, students. And third part of small intestine is ileum. Communicate with the large intestine of cecum part of the large intestine to and make ileocecal wall. This is the ileocecal wall. Okay, students. This is all about the anatomy of small intestine. This session is powered by Digital Session 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any doubt and queries, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it soon. Thank you, students. Namaste, students. Kusro video. I, JVN Dr. Narendra Singh Shekhawat, Assistant Professor, Department of Cell Clinical Consultant and Suryansh Arogya Sala, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. In previous class, we discussed about previous class we discussed about prostatitis. In today's class, we will discuss about carcinoma of prostate. It is the most common malignant tumor in men over 65 years. Carcinoma of prostate occurs in peripheral zone in prostate gland proper, that is common in posterior lobe. So prostatectomy for BPS does not confer protection against development of carcinoma of prostate. Incidence of prostate cancer in men over 80 years is 70%. Types of carcinoma of prostate: microscopically latent tumor is readily found either by TERP or by PSA estimation. Early localized carcinoma, advanced local prostatic carcinoma, metastatic carcinoma either into the bone commonly or other organs. Histology: it is an adenocarcinoma wherein there is a loss of myoepithelial cell layer which normally surround the prostatic glands. Glands has appear in confluence. Grading of carcinoma is based on the differentiation as proposed by Gleason. Now, in this PPT, we will discuss about Staging of carcinoma of prostate. Occult diagnosed after investigation due to suspicion. Stage first, tumor confined to prostate or local nodule. Stage second, tumor involving seminal vesicle. Stage four, excision into adjacent tissue. In this picture, as you can see, staging of carcinoma of prostate. A occult, B stage first, and this C picture, as you can see, stage second, D stage fourth, E stage fourth. Now we will discuss about very important topic, T and M staging for carcinoma of prostate. T is refer from tumor. Incident T1, there is staging T and M, tumor node and metastasis. T1 incidentally confirmed carcinoma after prostatectomy. Ta1, tumor occupying less than 5% of specimen. T1b, tumor occupying more than 5% of specimen. T1c, tumor impalpable but is suspected by high PSA. T2, tumor nodule palpable on rectal examination. T2, a single nodule palpable on digital examination. Within prostate capsule. T2b, nodule involving both lobes. T3 extends of the capsule. T3a, extension of capsule, one or both. T3b, extension to seminal vesicle. T4, tumor which is fixed or spread to adjacent structures like pelvic wall and rectum other than seminal vesicles. Local spread upward into seminal vesicle, bladder neck, trigonal bladder later into both ureters, causing anuria, downward into distal sphincter. Blood spread into the bones, commonly pelvic bones, lumbar vertebrae, femoral head, ribs, skull, in that order. Pathological fracture can occur in long bones and vertebrae. Paraplegia may occur if spine is involved. Rarely spread to liver and lungs can occur. Lymphatic spread into obturator lymph nodes, then to internal iliac, lymph nodes, subseminal vesicles into external iliac and retroperitoneal lymph nodes. Eventually, mediastinal left supraclavicular lymph nodes get involved. Now, clinical features and diagnostic and technical treatment we'll discuss in next class. So this is all about carcinoma prostate, definition, staging, spread, etc. This session is powered by digital version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. I hope you are satisfied with the digital session. If you have any doubts and queries, please mention comment box. I will resolve it very soon. Thank you, students.